Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Jackson Generals and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Welcome to another Road to the Show 20 video. This is the final series in the AA season.
Jorge Guzman will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Stepping in, Steve Cecil. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
So let's see how it goes.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind.
Come on,
and that's exactly what...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. We've played an inning, still nothing. Now to the plate, Thompson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Skied into straightaway right. Cecil is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Rene Martinez.
This is in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Jackson leads this one 1-0.
So it'll be coming up second this inning.
At
One
the
out.
plate, Steve Cecil.
Down
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cecil.
First offering on its way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
Oh, wow. Hit my 7th home run of the year.
So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Perfect contact with it and just drove that sucker over the fence.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Left center, center field. It looked like it was hit towards left center.
Leading off the inning, Steve Cecil, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Wow.
Striding in once again, Camden Duzenak. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Camden Duzenak.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In there, a base hit. In now, Steve Cecil. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. On the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1-0 the count. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot.
3-0 now.
Right there, that a baby.
Garrett stands at first
like
with
a
one
strike,
out.
but they called it a ball.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. Into the box, Alonso. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Come on, let it fly right here.
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Striding in, Ferrar Encarnacion. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Encarnacion.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder, still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Well,
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jesus Bermudez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cecil is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Jackson used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Matt Tabor records the victory, his 13th of the year. Jorge Guzman struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned.
No errors. They left.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Jumbo Shrimp, number 27, Cecil.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. 302 is the average coming in. 7 homers and 58 runs batted in.
Nice and patient, one at a time.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out with the man at first.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Come on, big guy.
So we're coming up in a pinch hitting situation here.
Working for the punch and the offering.
Nobody gonna work on that one.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch. Nobody better.
That's ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hey, drive that pitch on. Here you go.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Okay, so we got an 0-2 count.
Center fielder, Andre.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 4-4. Fernando Chacin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start.
Oh, I had My pinch hit, which led to a walk, which led to nothing, but we still ended up winning the game.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of the few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Jumbo Shrimp get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Stephen Tarpley gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Jackson Generals and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Josh Rader, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the... Striding into the box, Camden Duzenak. For the series, he's 3 for 12. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cecil will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So striding forward now, Haven Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cecil is there, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Thompson. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Skied into straightaway right. Cecil is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cecil comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. Boy, it's been a rough...
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Haven Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Cecil is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
I got nothing to say.
Into the box now, Steve Cecil. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. And there he goes towards second. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. So coming to the plate, number 12. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Hernandez.
Now a flare out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He gets there and makes a fine run. At the plate, Steve Cecil. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch here. And a ball, 1-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Right here.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down.
Here we go. Clutch up for us now.
And there's ball 2 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
– Ready now, Joe Dunand. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Halfway.
Thompson in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Standing in, Barar Encarnacion. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Encarnacion.
Hey, drop him in. No one better right now, huh?
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Cody Poteet wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Tommy Eveld wraps it up for the save, his 39th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
For the Generals, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Jackson Generals and the Jacksonville. Number 39, the right-hander from Arizona, will be doing the pitching. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
Mahan. Stepping into the box, Steve Cecil. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. We've played an inning. Still nothing.
Hey,
Now at the plate, Camden Duzenak does 3 hits in 15 tries for the series for him so far.
Camden Duzenak.
Heading out towards shallow right. Cecil has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Now in the box, Anthony Greer.
The left fielder, number 20, Anthony Greer.
Heading out towards shallow right. Mahan onto the grass, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
So we're now
Digging in
the
now,
4th inning.
Drew Ellis.
Now batting.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Roll it up.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Relay.
Duzenak is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
That
When
one
this thing left the bat, I thought
bounced
it
off
had
the
3-run
wall
homer
weirdly.
written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only one run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
That one bounced awkwardly off
Into the
wall.
box now,
That's just
Alberto
weird.
Rosario.
Now batting. The catcher, Alberto Rosario.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Cecil has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds.
All right, so I'm up again
Coming to
with
the
2
plate
outs and the
now,
bottom of the
Steve
4th.
Cecil. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Slow grounder to first. Fielded cleanly.
Dig, run it out,
and he'll
He's
step
out.
on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Thompson. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Number 32.
Cecil is under this one. Lifted in the air out to right. 1 gone. Stepping up now, Steve Cecil.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Cecil.
Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Let it fly.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
The next 0-2.
Oh,
Line drive base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
Ready once again, Alonso. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
I was late.
Stepping into the box, Camden Duzenak. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Camden Duzenak.
Hit in the air to right field. Cecil is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Generals lead it 2-1.
Oh,
Digging
Cecil.
in, Steve
bat.
Cecil. He
We're
singled
down
his last
3-1.
time up.
this is going to be my last at bat. And looks like I'm facing the closer. Oh, who's the
He's
lefty?
ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike.
That one early.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay.
Now a ball lined towards center field.
Oh, yeah.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
3-2 count, nobody out. Nobody on. Nobody out.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
We got one run in, but we ended up turning into a double play.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Here's the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Well, I ended up bringing in a new pitcher.
Runners off for second. Strike taken to throw. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Generals wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Matt Peacock earns win number 7 on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
So we pick up another loss.
Fans are finalized
3-2. And looks like we're going to have one more game left.
3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.
Let's see what happens.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Jackson Generals and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
So we got, looks like one more final game of the
Martin
series.
Henson has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
3-3.
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
At the plate, Steve Cecil. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
My plan is to try to get a base hit here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
In.
Line toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, and this is, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
The first baseman, number 4.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
The 1-1. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
This is on the ground over to first.
Come on,
Reined
you
in.
got it, come on.
Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Now batting, Ferrari Encarnacion. He's been a factor in the series with 5 RBIs on 3 hits. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
On the ground near home. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Jumbo Shrimp lead it 1-0.
I don't know what I was
digging
thinking.
in now, Drew Ellis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
That's not true. I
2
did know
out,
what I was
nobody on.
thinking.
Ellis.
I went on contact, not realizing it was a
Now
dribbler.
here's one hit in the air to the right side.
Oh,
And that'll get down for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Seriously?
That's
I
how
thought he
quickly
had
things
that.
can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset.
I thought he had that.
Ready to go
Damn
for
it.
the last half of the inning.
For the
Digging
Jumbo
in,
Shrimp,
Steve
the right
Cecil.
fielder.
He came through with an RBI single in his last
Cecil.
at-bat. Way
Oh.
off balance hack
0-1
that
the
time.
count.
Good for the first strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's the 0-2.
Oh,
This is popped up. Clark
damn
will
it.
take it himself for the first out of the inning.
that was yeah.
Ready for another chance? Haven
that
Smith,
Now
as
back.
he'll look to bring home
The
that
first
tying
baseman.
run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Smith.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready for another shot now.
Now batting.
Steve Cecil.
The right
He's
fielder.
1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch
Cecil.
coming. Here it is. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Come on, big guy.
2-1 the
time.
count.
Here you go.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
Here now the 2-2. To short. Scooped up.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
Throw
Come
in
on.
the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So
He
they
got
breeze
lucky.
through this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here, 1-0.
He got lucky.
Now at the plate, Steve
Now
Cecil.
batting,
He got
right
on top of
fielder.
one and was a ground out
Steve.
victim last time.
Cecil.
Looking to keep this a 1-run pitch.
Attaboy, nice day.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Weak grounder back to the mound.
Get down,
Throw
slide,
on to
slide.
first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, 1 error, and 2 left. 9th inning coming up. The
Okay.
Jumbo Shrimp lead it 1-0.
I can't talk about it.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0
We got the
game
win.
in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp get their 20th home win this year. Martin Hansen earns win number 4 on the season. Taylor Clark is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Tommy Eveld hammers down the save, his 40th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
So we end up winning the game 1-0.
Our final line score, first for the victorious
And
Jumbo Shrimp, 1 run, 4 hits.
we're gonna see where we end up when this is all said and done. So my clutch went up to a 59. My speed went up to a 74. I got some bumps and some
A fast-developing
dings.
young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
Okay, so it's interesting. Well, so we finished the season 38-22. Game behind. Looks like a game behind Pensacola. So, yep, we finished the season 38-22. Unfortunately, it wasn't good enough to make the postseason. So, yeah. So, but as you can see, I mean, I went 304 for the year, 7 home runs, 59 RBIs, on-base percentage of 348, and a slugging percentage of 409. So, I can't complain. But I mean, we weren't able to pull enough wins together. I think had we swept Jackson, we would be in the playoffs. I think. But anyway, the next video that will come out will be detailing next season, I guess. Maybe the off season, maybe next season. It kind of depends on what happens, but well, you'll see it when it happens. As always, guys, thank you for checking it out.